Okay, you guys, so I'm going to get this started. This is my first installment in regards to the health and wellness portion of my blog. And I thought that it was very important to just, honestly, I've been researching and trying to figure out what direction and how I was going to start this. But God has been showing me through recent events that's been going on in my life and those around me that sometimes you just got to do it and see where it goes. Okay, so you guys, look, I don't know anything about putting on any makeup or anything like that. I don't know if you guys can tell it. You know, I've always been told that, let me turn this down a little bit. I have it's not raining. I have the rain sounds on in the background because I really want to listen to John B right now, who is my favorite musical artist of all time. You know, I just love him. Then I love Will Downing, and he's like my second favorite. And but anyway, I digress. Look at my makeup, you guys. I don't want to hear nothing negative either, okay? But your girl knows nothing about putting on anything other than lipstick, okay? That is all, and an eyeliner. I put that on. But as far as like how you guys, I don't know how you women do it with the whole contouring and, you know, I'm not a makeup girl in that respect. I think that it looks amazing on a lot of people the way they do it, and I would love to learn how to do it myself, not to wear on a daily basis because I'm perfectly comfortable with me. Not to say that people who wear it every day is not comfortable with them, but it's just for me, having to do the cleanup and taking it all off every day is a bit much for me. And I have very, very delicate skin where if I change my routine too much, it's just all bad. So, but I would like to know how to do it so that, you know, when I'm getting extra cute for my love, or when I just want to feel good about myself and feel extra, you know, sassy, I can throw it on and sort of like you do with your hairstyles, right, you guys? But I don't know how to do it. So I went to, where is it at? I didn't even put, I didn't, look, today is just one of those days. I didn't even do anything in particular with my hair today, you guys. I got here's my little makeup bag, you guys, right here. This goes everywhere I go, okay? But I caught myself trying to do something different, and I shopping for the home, for the family, like I typically do. I was at Target yesterday, and I was looking for some aloe vera. Aloe vera is a staple in my household, okay? In the process of me doing that, I ran across this. Can you see it? Yeah. NYX Ultimate Edit. I'm trying to read it backwards, you guys. Professional makeup. And I like the colors in it. Let me open it up for you guys. And I know this don't have nothing to do with health and, well, I guess in a way it does have something to do with health and wellness, just on a different aspect of it, because wellness is also about how you feel with yourself. And, you know, sometimes a little enhancements, natural or unnatural, can just give you that extra pump that makes you feel good about yourself, you know, like a good haircut or a good hairdo, you know. But anyway, can y'all see this? Those colors. Those colors, you guys, just stood out to me, and I really, really like them. And I've seen so many women on YouTube doing these different, these different, hold on, baby, mommy will be done in a second, doing all these different vibrant colors and everything. And I said, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing, but let me just experiment. Now, I don't have all those sponges and everything that they have. I have my fingers. I used my fingers, and you could probably tell it because I didn't blend it too well, but it's a beginning, you guys. I don't know how far I'm gonna go with it because, like I said, I'm not a big makeup person. Give me some lipstick, lip gloss, some liner, I'm good to go. But that's neither here nor there. What I was starting with is I've been doing comparisons, and When I first started my YouTube channel, one of the first things that I spoke on was my journey, my come to Jesus moment. However, looking back on it, I see I was at the water, I was at the ocean, and the water was loud. Okay, so very poignant parts of my story I recognized were not, you couldn't, they weren't audible, you couldn't really hear them, and I felt like God got shortchanged on his blessings and the testimony in which I had in regards to him blessing my life. So I'm going to re-record my testimony at some point. All that being said, part of my testimony led to me wanting to live a more healthy lifestyle, because I had, at the time, I had 2 young boys that were solely dependent on me. So I had to make sure that I was okay so that they could be okay. Now, fast forward, what, 11 years now? And 4 children later and a husband, I have even more responsibility, even more people that depend on me to be okay. So I know, here, let me first say, there is a huge misconception and ignorance when it comes to people who are plush, like your girl, you know. There's a misconception that just because you're plush, that means you eat too much or you eat the wrong things and you need to just close your mouth. And that is not always the case. Be it in my situation. Now, anybody in my family, my nuclear family as well as my extended family, can tell you that I am basically pretty much the healthiest eating person in my family, okay? And that's not to say that I don't chow down on a burger from time to time, or I don't pick up a candy bar from time to time, because I do. But my primary daily things that I consume are health oriented and healthy to eat. Like, for example, now we are in the process, the kitchen really isn't available right now, so I ordered out. But I didn't want to fall into the traps of getting the greasy fried food and everything that tends to catch us, you know. So I was very conscientious with the choices that I made as far as what I was going to eat while I was out. So what I did was this. See this, you guys? This is from Romano's Grill, okay? This is sauteed spinach. I believe it's some garlic on it. If it's not, it will be soon, because I will be putting it on it. But sauteed spinach, okay? I ordered this. Okay. Now, I know you guys are saying pasta, and no, this is not wheat pasta. They didn't have that as an option. And honestly, if I'm just keeping it real, even if they did have it as an option, I would not have chose it, because I have been able to adjust and accept and even like a lot of the more healthier options when it comes to, you know, a healthy eating lifestyle. Pasta noodles, brown rice, oh goodness, all the other, everything that they choose, that they've came up with thus far, I can't. The texture, it's like this stick. I can't deal with the texture. I can't. I have not adjusted to that. So this is real. These are regular noodles. However, what I did was I ordered the kid size amount. I didn't get a full adult size because that would have been too much. So I went to the kids menu and ordered my pasta because I didn't want to get too much. And what I'll do is I'll mix this pasta with these sauteed spinach so that I can make sure that I'm getting my veggies in. And honestly, most likely this is going to be 2 meals in one. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this at one time, okay? And then I also, as an added bonus to myself, because your girl needs to splurge sometime, and I was craving it, so I said, I'm going to do it. Who's gonna tell me not to, right? I know you guys are thinking cake, but no. Oh gosh, they look so good, don't they? Oh, oh God, they smell so good. Look at this. Brussels sprouts, you guys. And I know a lot. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta. Hold on. Because I was waiting for like an hour for them to get this here. Hold on just a second, you guys. I gotta say something. Needs a little bit of salt, but so good. It's amazing once you start eating healthy things that you didn't like before, you start to like. I was not a Brussels sprouts person, and give me cabbage any day, but Brussels sprouts, and I know, you know, they're not the same, but you know, visually they look the same. I used to think that, okay honey, hold on, I used to think that Brussels sprouts were disgusting. However, I love them now. Well, actually I love mine's are the only ones that I was able to eat until I discovered Romano's, because I don't, if they're cooked too long, if they're soggy, I can't do it. They gotta have like a crunch to them on the leaves that separate from the actual ball, you know. So I usually do mine in the air fryer, but I wasn't near my air fryer one day, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to try them, which I've been doing a lot lately. I've been trying to just step outside my comfort zone and try something different. So I've been trying a lot of cuisines that I normally would not taste, that I was not sure if I would like, and I've been discovering, with the exception of one place, the food has been amazing, and it's been opening up my palate, and I love it. You know, try something new sometimes, you guys. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to experience. If it's bad, if it's good, either way, it's a story to tell and to share, and to possibly heighten somebody else's, you know, awareness and pleasure, you know. But like I was saying with you guys, so when I first had, excuse me, you guys, that's my baby. He just made 9 months old, you guys. 9 months, my baby. And I'm trying to do everything I can to distract him so I could get this done, because I'm really trying to get more focused and find a way to juggle parenting, being a wife, being a daughter, and being this entrepreneur that's following God and what God is telling me to do, which is my EC4G brand, you guys. So bear with me. But no, when I first got started on my health journey, what I did was I researched different ways to try to slow down the progression of my circumstances. And what my circumstances are, if you guys are not aware, is I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2010. Okay, so I did all the research that I could do, and you know, bless God for this, because there was a time, and I think even when I did my testimonial message all those years ago, I was too embarrassed to even say that it was multiple sclerosis. Now, I was not embarrassed of the fact that it was multiple sclerosis. I had a fear in me of how people were going to treat me, or if they were going to try to use it, you know, as, oh yeah, that's just your image, you know, things to try to tear me down as a result of it, of the and I'm going to say disability like this because I'm not disabled as long as God is walking with me. Okay, so, but anyway, but yeah, I did all the research, and at the time, what I found for me, now, disclaimer, and I know everybody says this, but I have to say this: what works for me does not necessarily mean that it will work for you. Okay, but it worked for me. So what I did was, it's almost like the Mediterranean diet. I've noticed with my research of that as well. It's very similar to that. What I did was, and at the time, I was overweight. I was a plush girl like I am now, but I was fine with it praise God for body build. Not saying that I'm the best thing walking, because I don't have the hourglass figure that everybody else has. I have a nice figure. I have a womanly figure, but it's solid. That's the best way I could say it. So, but no, I cut out all. I cut out all red meats. I stopped eating red meat. Period. Very little chicken as well. All fried foods was gone. All sweets were gone. All baked foods, I cut those out. And I was primarily eating a lot of green vegetables. Vegetables as a whole, but primarily green vegetables. A lot of seafood, I would eat that. And primarily shrimp, because it was cheaper. You know, I'm not a big shrimp person, but I became a shrimp person for my children. And no sodas. I tried to stick to waters, teas, occasionally cranberry juice, you know, things that were cleansing like that. Now, I'm not an exerciser at all. I am a sedentary woman. However, at the time, I had bought my sons a Wii, and they had this activity thing that had like multiple games on it that you could play. And what I would do is I would drop them off at school. I would get on there. I would play those games. They had bowling and was it bowling and like a racing game. They just had a plethora of different activities that you do on it. But I was exercising without feeling like I was exercising, because it was fun. It was fun. And that is how I was able to drop about 70 pounds. Somewhere around, yeah, about 70 pounds I dropped. And it helped my life tremendously. Not only was I, you know, feeling good about myself, I had never seen myself that small. And I'm not a woman who wants to be thin. I like curves, you know, and that's my personal preference for myself. But I had lost just enough weight where I was thin, where I was healthy, but I still had curves. And I was walking in my element, you guys. I was. And then I started having my children, my other 4 babies that I currently have now, and the weight came back. So now where I'm at now is I am trying to, and along with that, there's been other health issues, nothing as severe, praise God, as the MS, but I have other health issues that are in place that kind of combat. It's like it fights against, like the MS needs one type of eating and the other ones need another type of eating, and they fight against each other. So it's like if I do one something to try to help another one, it has an adverse reaction with me on the other one. So losing weight has become very, very difficult for me, and it's frustrating for me because I'm saying to myself, I'm looking at like my husband, and here it is, he hardly ever gains any weight at all, but he eats crazy, you know, and he eats big portions. You know, he's a manly man that works hard, so it's like he has to eat to try to, you know, give his body back what he sweated out, you know. I look at my son and I just, you know, and I'm like, if I ate like that, they would have to roll me through the door, you guys. But here it is, I'm eating, you know, as my husband says, bird food, which it ain't bird food, to me it's good. And I'm not losing weight. And I've talked to my doctors, and they don't have an answer for me. They don't have a direction to give me as to what to do, you know. So you have to be proactive in your own health, everyone, you know. And that is what I'm doing. So what is to come is I know that the way that I was eating before was very, very beneficial for me before. But that was before I had the additional health things, such as like my PCOS and everything, just to, you know, give you a little smidgen of what I'm talking about. All of the things say lose weight, right? But right? How? So I am right now. I'm currently I am comparing three different types of healthy eating right now, and I am trying to see where they fuse together and blend, because each one of them will be beneficial for a different component of my health. And since they tend to combat against each other, I figure if I could find the things that are mixed in between, like you put the three circles and where the circles meet at, those foods and everything, I'm figuring I'm going to want to try to do that and see how that goes. And then I may also just try to do each one of them individually, one at a time, just to see how the journey goes and let you guys know where I'm at with it. But I wanted to open up this part of my journey with you guys, so that you guys can comment on your own journeys. Maybe let me know what you guys think, what you guys have done. Just open up a discussion, because health is so vital. It is a truism that if you don't have health, you have nothing. Okay? And you don't want to just live and thrive for your children and your family. You want to live and thrive for yourself, because God gave you life for a reason. And the reason is to bless His name, to serve Him, and to enjoy all the blessings that He gives you, right? So you want to be in the best position that you can, so that you could actually do that. So this is step one, you guys. This is what's going on, and I will definitely keep you guys informed. I will be making postings, but until then, I just want to say bless your day, my beautiful family, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful, prosperous, and prosperity is not just about money, you guys. Prosperity is about the journey that God has gifted you with. Have a beautiful, prosperous day, and until we meet again, blessings, you guys.